Oh, maybe we're not good. Everybody's hacking up along here. Anyway,
Good.
Hello and welcome to College Shoes Podcast, episode 144. 144 episodes in on this thing, man. We're still closing in on that 150. Everybody is on at the edge of their seats waiting for what we're gonna do for that 150th episode.
Oh, we gotta plan something for that?
I don't know.
I want to go Super Saiyan.
I don't even did we even do anything for the 50th or the 100th episode?
I think we were all there.
I think that's literally it.
I think that was it.
Yeah. Anyway, as always, I'm your host, Al, and joining me are the regulars. Aaron's here. And Nate's here.
Everybody?
I don't know why I have to, I don't have to do that anymore because we're all on the same. We're all on the screen at once.
Yeah, that's right. We were originally doing that because the camera would have to. Oh wait, someone's talking. Switch over to that camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you can see, there are three of us here, and the topic list isn't as robust as it was last week, but we make do.
Mhm.
So first of all, this morning, Nintendo / the Pokemon Company revealed the details. They gave us the deets on Pokémon Home, which is basically Bank 2.0.
Don't simplify it.
That's basically what it is.
It is.
So people are upset. Apparently, it's gonna be like $15.99 a year. I was gonna say a month. It's $15.99 for the year. It's $3 a month, or I think it's $8 for 3 months. I just posted the thing in the Slack.
Yeah, no, I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, so I mean, it's people are complaining about that, but there are a few more features to Home than to Go, because basically you can store you can store all Pokemon in Home. The Home has the whole national dex.
It's every recent Pokemon game minus the Go games.
Right,
at a later point.
Because Go won't have functionality at launch, but they'll add it later.
Okay, here we go. U.S. prices. 1 month is $3. 3 months is $5.
Oh, that's
and
not
then
bad.
12 is $16.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna have a built-in IV checker. That's for all you competitive battlers out there.
When you say built-in one, I think once you become, oh my god, at some point in the new game, you get the simplified version of the IV stats.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna open that up to everyone who pays for it, or in general in that.
I think you gotta pay for it. So.
Okay.
And then so they're gonna have this thing. I think it's basically like Wonder Trade or the GTS, all that stuff. And if you don't pay for it, you can deposit 1 Pokemon to trade. If you pay for it, you can deposit 4.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice. It's kind of like bulk trading, which should have been a feature a long time ago.
So maybe because I don't really do much trading, what would be the benefit of bulk trades? Just so you don't have to go, all right, we traded this Charizard. Now I'm trading Sonics.
For example, before Bank existed, right? Back in the day when I was playing Pokemon Black, and I wanted to move all my Pokemon over from Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver.
Yep.
So it's you had to.
Okay.
You had to catch a bunch of junk Pokemon.
So legit transfers you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's easier for that.
Yeah.
But not you me to Aaron trades. You're talking about from your old game to new game trades.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or also with the GTS, it's being able to deposit 4 Pokemon. That's because have you ever used the GTS, Nate?
No.
It's basically you deposit a Pokemon and you're this is what I'm offering and this is what I want. And you just deposit the Pokemon and someone from around the world.
Oh, okay. So it's not a surprise trade.
Right.
It's looking for trade.
Trade.
If someone else matches that same criteria, you guys trade without you actually having to.
Right, because somebody from around the world will search for it and stuff like that. And
okay.
It's like a Pokemon market board kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds great then.
But then you got the people who are hey, I'll give you this Magikarp for a level 9 or under Arceus. Which is not possible.
No, not through breeding or anything like that?
You can't breed legendaries.
Oh.
It's like, or even if you could, like, because obviously people could hack a legendary Pokemon egg into the game, but they made it so because you know how eggs hatch via steps.
Yes.
You walk around, but legendary Pokemon take like 30,000 steps to hatch.
Oh God.
So yeah,
that's a lot of just driving your bike.
Yeah, you're just riding. Yep, you're just going around the wild area. Speaking of which, I finally made it to the wild area.
And then you decided to go power leveling while you were there.
I did not. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do that after, because basically all I got up to was I registered for the league.
Oh, okay, yeah. You did the introduction.
Yeah, I did the introduction. Like you go up to the stadium, you register, you pick your number.
Yep.
I did not put number 69 or 420.
Oh, you saw some restraint.
Yeah, because I heard are those numbers banned?
I don't know if they're banned or not. I mean, I always pick the same. Whenever some game gives me a 3-digit code,
okay,
it's 718. That's the only ones I pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard from somewhere, and also I think Joe told me where he heard that if you try to put 69 or 420, they don't allow it, which is weird. I mean, we get the joke.
We said it last week.
Yeah.
It's a kids game.
Yeah.
So they're probably doing it for the safety of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I feel like that only pops up in league matches.
Yeah.
It doesn't pop up in the game. Like when I verse you, you don't think you see my. Oh, you know what? I think it's on your league card.
Yeah, it is. It's on the league card. Yep.
That's probably why.
But yeah, I walked around the wild area a little bit. I caught a Whooper, and I caught a Vanillite, which I promptly nicknamed Ben and Jerry's.
I can't do nicknames, man. I can't.
So, my nicknames freaking suck because I don't do nicknames either. I actually like the fact that when you start Sword and Shield, you can go into the options menu and you can set it to where they won't if you don't want to do nicknames, they won't ask you.
Yes.
I like that.
So I do the same thing, and also I think if I'm fighting you in a match,
yeah,
I don't see your nickname. I only see the Pokemon's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say that's in the settings somewhere that it's
sounds
display
right.
actual name instead of nicknames.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work when you're just you're going in the Pokemon screen.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at my Pokemon, it shows the nicknames, especially if I traded, say, I think I did a surprise trade with somebody and got a Japanese Butterfree.
Okay.
The entire thing was in Japanese. I'm like, I don't know what nickname this is. I'm not going to translate it.
Yeah, this thing could be nicknamed Turd Bucket or something. I don't know.
Could be.
Yep. Yeah, I basically just did nicknames as a joke to Denville because he nicknames his Pokemon. I don't.
Oh, does he?
It's more personal that way. I'm like, I don't really care.
Yeah, it doesn't really. I don't know, man. It doesn't do it for me.
And then I nicknamed my Pokemon, and he gets mad at him because I have a Rookidee, little bird, and I nicknamed it Windex. It's oh hey, because in the commercial, it's Windex because Windex makes glass so clean, birds crash into it. Which is also funny because Denville pointed out that in the commercial, the bird that crashes into the glass is a crow.
Is it?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yep. So Rookidee. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, I can see where you're getting now with that.
Yeah, I just named it Windex. Okay. I have Windex. I have Mop. I have a Nickit named Mop. I have a Wooloo named Ric Flair. Just stupid nicknames.
I understand. I mean, like I said, it's your own game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's I'm not gonna win any contest for naming these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pokemon Home comes out in February. I don't think they gave the exact date. They just said February.
No, there's no. At least from what I saw, there was nothing specific.
Okay.
Although, is it really true that the basic storage is 30? 30 Pokemon?
Yeah.
Wow. There's a big discrepancy there.
Yeah, it's oh hey, if you don't pay for it, you get 30. I mean, hey, I know some people who just don't catch a lot of Pokemon.
So 30?
30's a box.
Oh man, 30 compared to 6,000.
I know. That's
They might as well have just said unlimited.
yeah. Because let's see, you can fit 30 Pokemon per box. So I'm not doing the math, but that's a lot.
I got you.
That's a lot of storage.
That's 200 boxes.
Okay. But yeah, so you can store 6,000 Pokemon if you pay for it. I mean, it's $16 a year. It's not too bad. I mean, yes, it is a lot more than Pokemon Bank.
Yep.
But you are getting quite a bit more features with Home than with Bank, because all Bank is just storage. You can't trade or anything.
Okay.
Or IV check or anything. Yeah. So.
But you couldn't trade, but you could transfer, right, between them.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't that the whole thing? You just go straight into the bank and then you'd log into bank and pull them from the bank, right?
Right. It's like if I had let's say I had a Pokemon Sun cartridge. I put that in the DS. I go into bank with that. Because the stupid thing is you can't access bank at all if you don't have a Pokemon cartridge in your DS.
Okay.
And then it's like you could take all the Pokemon out from the Sun cartridge and put them in bank, and then put an Ultra Sun cartridge in there, and then move them that way.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I saw a lot of people complaining about it, and I guess it all depends on your financial situation. Like, can you afford to fork out $16 a year for a storage service, basically?
I mean, I feel like the hardcore people are gonna do it because Pokebank is a better deal for them, anyways.
Yeah.
And when you put that in factor, the whole $16, that's not much for the year.
Yeah.
I mean,
for $16 a month, I'm like, okay,
yeah.
You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But for the year, that's not bad. Plus, I feel like most people might start out $5 is a very nice entry fee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For 3 months of service. And then 3 months of service is long enough for you to know if you like this or not. Right. Then you purchase the 16, the 16, and it's still cheaper than most other services would be out the gate.
Right. Also, when Home comes out, apparently you'll get a free month of bank. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be the thing that people can try.
Yep. You get a free month of the Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Transporter. So.
Okay. Sorry if I'm looking off to the side. I'm trying to.
That's all right.
Do that thing that we were talking about before with the fantasy thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you have any opinion on Bank?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. But yeah, I just saw a lot of people really just, complaining and stuff. It's like, I mean, I think at this point, I've talked about how communities and fandoms can be terrible, but it's like Pokemon Home could cost $10 and people would still cause an uproar about it. It's like Pokemon, whatever they do,
yeah,
people will yell.
People yell when they add Pokemon to it. Oh
yeah.
Man, they had this the whole time. Let's just ignore that and just say, hey, thanks for giving us 200 more Pokemon.
Yeah, 200 plus more Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's like, it's like obviously like Nintendo is a fairly family-friendly company and stuff, but like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people like.
Fairly?
They're walking the line these days with DOA Extreme 3 being on Switch.
Oh no. Okay, I can see where you're going with that then.
Yeah. And but I'll just say this, I feel like the way some people I see are reacting on Twitter, it's like Nintendo, I'm not saying they're the most evil company, because I'm sure there's they're not EA or anything, but this company, they're not your friends. They're a business. They're out to make money.
Yeah. People forget that.
Yeah. It's like they're not your friends. They're out to get your money. Because all these Pokemon, they're just data. Data goes on servers. Servers cost money.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get because I know I saw some people say that Pokemon Home should be included in with the Nintendo Switch Online subscription, which I don't really agree with. I agree with in some aspects, but sometimes some aspects I don't. But it's like you were saying, like before we went live, how like you get like say you get an individual membership for Nintendo Switch Online, it's $20 a year.
Yep.
And then you get Pokemon Home, and that's 60, so that's 36. So
It's still cheaper than if you can find Xbox or PS4's live service for a deal.
Right.
And that's just the normal price.
So it's like people are like you guys are complaining about spending like $37 for combined online subscription and Pokemon Home, but like people will spend like $50 on Overwatch boxes or
exactly,
you know,
per event.
Yeah,
per event. Now, you know, it'll be interesting. I know Nintendo didn't say this part, but technically this is a subscription service.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wonder if they're going to offer a higher tier price for the people who have a family account, or if it just applies to everyone in said family account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying.
So I know that Apple does this right now, where if you have a family, actually Apple and Google have their family accounts set up.
Yeah.
If you get a subscription service, so like say Apple Music,
yep,
everyone in family gets it, not just the one person who bought it.
Okay.
So I wonder if they would do something like that with this, and then even then, that still boosts the cost benefit of having it.
Oh, so like a family membership for Pokemon Home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, I want to say that there's a percentage. I'm not gonna say if it's higher or smaller, but that have the Nintendo family account. Like say it would be like us. We just pay as a group so much money to that have all of us have Nintendo's online service.
Yeah, like I remember I was gonna do that. I pitched that to some of the people that we know, and they're like, no, I'll just get an individual. I'm like, but I don't know.
But you literally save money by doing it this way. Yeah. As like I said, the scary part by doing it with strangers is the fact that someone has to pony up their card for the account.
Right.
So yeah.
But yeah. So Pokemon Home. Hopefully the service works when it launches, because if this comes out and it like servers are broken or I don't know.
No, I hear you.
No, like you said, it's like like obviously like the hardcores will they'll pony up the $16, but it's like I think like what people should do is like you said, pay $5, get 3 months, and then by then you'll know if you like the service or not.
By then you'll also have a good idea if this is a service you're going to continue to use.
Exactly.
Or if it's just like you said, this is just a way for me to shovel my old Pokemon into the new game.
Right.
Then technically the free month they give you should be enough to do it.
Yeah. It's like if you're just using Home as a transfer, not like a storage, then it's like you don't even have to pay for it.
Exactly. And it's nice that they
pay $3, get a month.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even the free tier lets you do it, so it's just slower.
Yeah,
from the sounds of it.
Okay.
And if that's the case, then I'm liking the fact that it didn't lock functionality out to everybody behind a paid wall.
Yeah,
the paywall is just to make it easier, faster, I should say.
Right. Yeah.
Which I had no problem with that.
But it's like going back to like it's Pokemon. No matter what they do, it's like they could literally be like, okay, you guys wanted the National Dex back. Here's all the Pokemon in the game, and they'll be like, it should have been there at launch. Why didn't you all do this sooner?
Yeah, that's exactly. Listen, you just gotta put the stuff out there.
Yeah,
and plus, imagine if the conspiracy theories are wrong, right? And that they had to rebuild everything from scratch. And they did rebuild everything from scratch and put all the Pokemon in there.
Yeah.
We would have been waiting a long ass time.
It's like if they it's like step one, it's like they put all the Pokemon in, and then somebody would go in and go over every Pokemon with a fine-tooth comb, like, nope, they reused animations. No, we want them with like new animations.
Yeah, no. I have choice words for those kind of people, but
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's people
especially when you know that someone's animating all this,
Yeah.
yes, they're gonna reuse animation assets if
It's
it's
like it's
the
like
easiest thing to
why
do.
not?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like why not? It's like
It's-
the old animations were good. Okay.
Well, could you imagine the person you talk to? It's like, hey, the team that worked on Sun and Moon,
Right.
you guys are gonna be working on the new Pokemon game. All right. Hey, you know how you just did a Diglett? I need you to do animations for Diglett again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll bring it over. No.
No.
Brand new.
Right.
But I just did it 3 months ago. They're brand new. The people want brand fucking new.
Right. It's like, oh hey, like you know those Voltorb
Exactly.
animations you use? Like that, like
Mhm.
how it rolled around. Do that, but make the rolling new.
There's just a different pattern. I need to roll in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
See, I could see doing it for like a select few Pokemon, like the
Okay.
more popular ones, giving them different animations and stuff like that.
You know, like
I
Pikachu.
think like when it comes to like say like an idle animation where it's just bouncing up and down,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck if it's the same one from Gold and Silver. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Clearly it's not, but I'm just saying like I don't care about that. Maybe you throw a variant in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yes, bring over everything you had before and maybe add to, like Aaron said, the more popular ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or even like some move. I would like this if they actually animated different attack like animations
Mm.
for different types of moves. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like how?
So I've been noticing like some Pokemon, like say maybe the lesser known ones, regardless of the move, they do the same animation to then fire said move. Right.
Okay.
So like if you're gonna categorize things like a blast and things like a kick, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Give them a different animation for that type of move. I'm not saying specifically for this move, but just a different type of attack, different type of animation for it.
Okay, I get you now.
Yeah.
I will say a couple things on animations and also getting back to Sun and Moon. If y'all like bring over Incineroar, can you please reanimate his Darkest Lariat? Because have you seen the animation for Incineroar's Darkest Lariat?
Mm-mm.
To me, it's just, I mean, I get why, but it just comes off as like, because it's literally just him T-posing. And there's fire.
Jeez.
And then obviously his animation for Flamethrower. Because it's questionable. Because most Pokemon, they use Flamethrower, fire comes out of their mouths. Incineroar, it comes out of his wrestling belt, which is on his waist.
I get where you're going with this.
Yup.
Yep. I got you.
So, yeah. Let's see. So got anything else we got to throw in on Pokemon? I think we've covered the price on. I mean, it's Pokemon Home. It's Pokemon Bank 2.0.
Yes, 100%.
100%.
We've kind of glossed over that. It's just for whatever reason they can't incorporate the new games with that one. Because it wasn't Pokemon Bank the end all to be all of trading because it traded with everything.
Yeah, because it was compatible with like 8 games. Because I think it was brought in for Pokemon, I think X and Y. So it's X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So I think it's about 8 games it was compatible with.
Now, is this a full-blown replacement for Bank, or is this like it's tied to Bank also? So technically,
I think it's tied. It's just tied to Bank. I don't think they're getting rid of Bank.
So then the systems that aren't covered in Home are probably covered in Bank. So you can transfer the Bank and then transfer to Home. So you can transfer to Sword and Shield.
Something like that.
That's where it kind of gets convoluted.
Yeah, because it's like Bank is compatible with the games I just mentioned, and then Home is compatible with Sword, Shield, and the Let's Go games.
Yes.
And it will be compatible with Go later.
Yeah. Yep.
So
I think they need to figure out how that works with Go transfers.
Yeah. Like I am pretty interested to see like see connectivity between the 3DS and the Switch.
Okay.
I'm kind of interested to see that.
Yeah, I also don't think they're never gonna transfer Pokemon into Go.
No.
Only from Go,
Right.
and then because the whole leveling mechanic is different than say a Pokemon game.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to, like you get these candies or
Mhm. Which I mean, literally, you play Pokemon Go, and it's a lesson in Soylent Green. If anyone's seen that movie, it's exactly that. I have trash Pokemon. I'm grinding them down into candy and then feeding them to their same kind.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I think I was like me and Joe were just talking about Soylent Green the other day.
Aaron and I remember Soylent Green way too much because of our middle school. Was it middle school, Aaron? Our social studies teacher?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he was all about the Soylent Green movie. And I think we watched it like twice, 3 times that one year. Oh, man.
Soylent Green is people.
Hey, spoilers for a movie that was like 30 years ago.
I was gonna say that movie came out like 30 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
Yo, not to get too much on movie talk, but apparently that Doolittle movie isn't very good.
I mean, I don't want to say that I said that it wasn't going to be, but I said it wasn't going to be.
Okay.
I think it's made by the same studio that did Cats, if I remember right.
Okay. This is how bad that apparently this Doolittle movie is. Apparently, Cats has a fresher rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't doubt it.
And Cats is that thing where it's like it's gonna make a lot of money because people say that it's terrible, and people will spend money to go see it to see for themselves how terrible it is.
So, I'm not gonna add my 2 cents about Cats because Cats.
I haven't seen it. I refuse to see it.
I feel like Cats it's in its own category because it's a musical movie that they're adapting to live action.
Yeah.
So I feel like fans of the musical will go see it. Blah blah blah. Certain actors who are in there, they have their own fan bases. Will go see it.
Yeah, like
right?
Isn't Idris Elba in it?
Yes, Idris Elba's in it. Which I'm a fan of him. I'm not gonna go see it.
Yeah, but I like Idris Elba.
I mean, he's in it.
Ian McKellen's in it.
Judi Dench is in it.
James Corden's in it.
Taylor Swift, I think, is in it. So at some point.
Yeah.
Oh man, James Gordon. You know how we're all big fans of James Gordon.
Corgan.
Speak for yourself.
Corgan.
You say Corgan?
Or whatever his last name is.
Either way, I like James Corden. He's good.
Yeah, he does the carpool karaoke.
Yeah. Also, I mean, because I have a kid. I forgot what the name of the movie was where he's the bunny. He voices the bunny in.
Not Peter. Was it Peter?
Yes. Yes, yeah. Peter Rabbit. Yep.
Peter Rabbit.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
And that
also he was in the Emoji Movie. Won't speak about that.
Yep, we won't speak about that one.
But yeah, about that Cats movie, just real quick. I've heard like people have described it in 2 words. People have said it's bad, and people have said it's a very horny movie. And I'm like, that's it. I'm like,
a lot of people go straight to the furry connection because it is cats.
The furry community doesn't even.
It's a lot of people who look like cats, that don't wear clothes. But because they're like humanized, they probably should be wearing clothes.
Yeah.
One of those situations. So it's a furry movie essentially. But I mean, the Doolittle movie, the first trailer that I saw from it,
yeah,
I thought, oh look, it's Sherlock Holmes, but he's talking to animals, 100%. And then I heard the accent that he's using. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That accent is not, in my opinion, it's not very good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and then even if you go and say compare it to the other Doolittle movies, right? The Eddie Murphy ones.
I was saying, why didn't they get Eddie Murphy for this movie?
Oh no, Eddie Murphy again. No, he's good. He's good.
What is Eddie Murphy doing these days?
Eddie Murphy is coming back. All right,
he's
coming back.
I mean, he was on SNL
Yeah, because he had a movie that came out on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he had a movie that came out on Netflix. I think he's coming back for Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Jeez,
that they're remaking.
I mean, first we got a new Bad Boys movie.
Yes, we did. I still haven't seen it yet.
I heard that one was pretty good.
I heard it's pretty good.
I mean, I like Bad Boy movies.
Yeah.
And
I mean, what the fuck was Martin Lawrence doing before this movie? No offense to Martin Lawrence.
No, full offense. He's not doing anything.
Yeah,
He slowed down. All right.
Yo, Black Knight.
We don't talk about that one either.
I like Black Knight.
We don't talk about that one. Listen, the Martin Lawrence movies that the last good one, or like, sorry, I shouldn't say good one. The last one that I think he was like at his best was like maybe Blue Streak. Maybe.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, even though Blue Streak came out before Bad Boys 2, I would still say Martin Lawrence in Blue Streak is better than Martin Lawrence in Bad Boys 2.
Okay.
Bad Boys 2 I just like because it's Bad Boys and Will Smith and him had good chemistry.
Yeah.
Those movies, okay, you're not supposed to take those movies seriously at all. Like,
no, you're not.
2 Miami drug cops are not going to go and invade Cuba and then go to the embassy where there's a minefield in like a sand pit.
Yeah.
And there's a shootout there. Like, no, they would all be dead. And it was everything in that movie is just shot because it's Michael Bay to look good.
It's like the Expendables movies.
Yes.
You're not supposed to take those movies seriously.
Yep.
It's supposed to be just a dude movie.
It's old 90s action movie status where you just go in there for the action.
Yeah. And like guns are being fired, stuff is blowing up.
Mm-hmm. The plot is literally just to get you to the next scene where something else blows up.
Yep.
I hear you. They don't make movies like that anymore, though. Everything's connected universe.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, where's the Expendables cinematic universe?
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you, this is a random thought.
Okay.
Every time I watch an action movie, like say, I don't know, like we're talking about Bad Boys, right?
Yeah.
I see Bad Boys. It comes back after 15 years, I think it was.
Something like that.
The last one?
Yep.
I go, do you ever think they might tie this in to Fast and Furious?
Oh God! I'm literally just about to mention Fast and Furious because apparently I think they revealed the official name for the new movie.
Oh, is this the 9th one in the series, right?
Yeah, it's literally just called F9. God. They revealed the poster for. I saw it on Twitter. It's literally just called F9.
That's not like the pending name.
I don't think so.
Did Aaron freeze? I think he did. At first, I thought maybe he was looking at something really hard.
Yeah, but then I was like,
that's good.
That boy ain't moving.
He ain't blinking. Oh man,
he's really upset. He's really upset about that F9.
Never mind. He said he got to reset his router.
Okay.
I didn't see that in the chat.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Actually, if anything, he's not. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like it was thin on news this week.
It was pretty thin, yeah.
I know that Sony did announce that at some point in the upcoming is their full announcement for PS5.
Yeah, and like there's like a whole like people are tweeting like their lists of like what they want to see, and I'm like, man.
Did you see the supposed leak of what's supposed to be launched?
I think I did actually, yeah.
Because
wasn't like God of War on there?
Listen, if the rumor is right, which I don't think it is, like there's no way all these games launch day one.
Oh no.
But let me see if I can find it. Okay, so they talked about. Come on, where is that? I know they were talking about a Spider-Man 2 possibly being a launch title. A Naughty Dog series that wasn't. Come on, where is it?
Also, I'll say this real quick.
Yeah.
Like I love how everybody was clamoring for a Nintendo Direct, but now that we know the last Smash character, nobody's talking about a Nintendo Direct.
I mean, did they say when they might start talking about the next one?
The next Smash character or the next Direct?
The next Smash character, because you said they announced the next pass.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get the next. I mean, honestly, it would not surprise me if we get a teaser for the first character on the next pass on the next Direct. Like they'll just, it's kind of like Joker, how they revealed Joker, but there was no gameplay of Joker at all. You didn't even see his character render or anything.
Okay.
So I would not be surprised if they do that. I'm not expecting it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. I'd say we're probably gonna be getting a Nintendo Direct fairly soon. It's like,
yo, what the is this? Okay, I'm sorry.
What happened?
I think I found. Oh God. Okay, so I was looking at the lineup that the leaked lineup, right?
Okay.
Supposedly Godfall is one of the games, which
Okay.
I didn't know about this game until literally this moment, and it's from Gearbox. But if the gameplay, where's the gameplay? Gameplay looks crazy.
Borderlands 4.
Where's okay? So that game, supposedly Black Ops 5.
Oh yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Okay.
Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Ghost of Tsushima,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm assuming would be the remake of that, or probably just the same thing but re-released.
Yeah, like an upgrade or something.
Yep.
Like with yeah.
God of War 2, Final Fantasy remake, Elder Scrolls 4.
Elder Scrolls 4?
Sorry, I said 4, but I meant whatever that is. 6.
6?
Yeah, 6.
I was gonna say, like they're gonna re-release.
I flipped the IV.
It's okay.
Spider-Man 2.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to an Oblivion remaster.
Lord of the
I like
Rings Gollum.
Oh, I thought you said golf. I'm like,
no, that'd be something completely different. And
welcome back.
Thanks.
And then a teaser for a GTA 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I still like Grand Theft Auto, but man, like after seeing like what Rockstar is doing to 5, as in just putting out more cars and making less paying missions, so you have to buy shark cards. I don't even know if Red Dead Online is out of beta yet. I don't think it is. But
I think I had the wrong list. Those were games that were rumored to be PS5, but not launch week.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Gran Turismo 7, MLB The Show 21, Demon Souls Remastered, Godfall, and Legends with the Z. Never heard of that one. Oh, I guess it's a new IP from Santa Monica Studios.
Okay.
And those are the ones that are quote unquote the ones that are coming. Other games are going to be teased but not launching. Horizon, new game. Spider-Man, a new Crash Bandicoot, a new sci-fi IP from Naughty Dog, a new IP from SIE Studios and London Studios, Final Fantasy 16, and a new Resident Evil title.
I heard they were teasing, or I don't know if it was confirmed, but they were teasing stuff for like Resident Evil 8, where it's like it's going to be first person, like it was in 7.
So I wonder if that's what they're talking about then.
Chris Redfield's going to be there in some capacity.
So I wonder if, and hear me out, right? Because obviously the re-releases were supposed to happen. I guess 2 and 3 were supposed to be on the same time. So 2 and 3 were supposed to come out at the same time, but they had to work on 3 longer, something like that.
Yeah,
I imagine that the remake of the series was needed anyways. But also, if you're going to reintroduce characters into the series, why not get them fresh into people's heads again?
Yeah.
And I don't think people liked, was it 4s or 5s? Chris? I think 5 had Chris, right?
Yeah. Because people love 4.
Yeah, people like 4, but I don't think people liked Chris from 5.
Yeah,
so I wonder if they're reintroducing Chris and kind of like retconning Chris.
I saw like the things that they were pointing out, like this is like what's going to be in Final Fantasy, Resident Evil 8, where it's like Chris Redfield's going to be there. It's going to be first person like it was in 7. Oh, and zombies. They're like, I was like, yeah, it's Resident Evil. Like I kind of, it's like what is it like Resident Evil 8? Was Resident Evil 8 supposed to be like a quality of life simulator?
Wasn't 7 like it was a crazy person, but not necessarily zombies? I didn't play 7.
Yeah. I think it was.
So maybe that's why they emphasized zombies.
It was just weird because it's like when I think Resident Evil, I'm like zombies.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, is it too early for a 16? I think it's too early for 16.
Final Fantasy 16?
Yeah. Especially with remake coming out.
Aaron? I'd say this is more your territory.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too early. Because I think if you have a Final Fantasy 16 coming out where you already working on the remake for 7, you're kind of double dipping and splitting up your the fan base a little bit.
Well, let's see. I mean, if we look at the times between Final Fantasy 13, a proper Final Fantasy game, came out in 2009,
Mm-hmm.
and then its successor, 15, because 14 doesn't count, came out in 2016.
So that's 7 years.
So that's 7 years between them. And it's 2020. So, I mean, we only have 4 years. I don't see them doing the next numbered Final Fantasy.
Nah, I don't. I personally don't see that happening for like another 2-3 years at least.
And then you figure 13 before that was 11, right? For actual Final Fantasies. Oh, 2002, 2009. So that one, okay, that one's not bad. That's 7 year gap between 11 and 13. So I mean,
don't forget that
they could tease it, like they said, it's a teaser.
They could Kingdom Hearts that thing where it's like it's now in development.
Yes, they could. I mean,
it's Squeenix. They like pulling that now in development card.
So do you remember there was because I feel like a lot of Final Fantasies now come out of game demos, like engine demos.
Yeah.
There was something floating around. I think let me see if I can find it. It was a Square Enix was talking about an engine, and it was displaying like a witch casting a spell or something like that.
Yeah.
In real time. And I wouldn't be surprised if they use whatever that story piece is for a teaser for the next Final Fantasy. Like we find out that, that's actually something that has to do with 16.
Let's see.
Maybe it was a Luminous engine demo.
Yeah. I think that sounds right.
So I'm gonna post this in the chat. Yeah, I'll post this in the chat.
Let's see.
I mean, obviously the engine's probably more refined now that it's on next gen.
Yeah.
Or, current hardware. But like this here could show us a little bit into what the next Final Fantasy might have, like setting wise.
You think if when Final Fantasy 16 inevitably does happen, do you think it's going to retain the gameplay style of 15?
I hope it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do hope it does, but at the same time, it was very keyed to Noxus's abilities. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole summoning weapons and all that other jazz.
Yeah.
Is very key to that. But with that said, they did experiment with letting you play as the other characters in the expansions, which gave you kind of like how gameplay might be with someone who isn't Noctis. You know what I mean? So the main storyline game, you play as Noctis, obviously, but when you play as all the different characters, you can see how they can still put those kind of fighting styles and apply it to a different game.
Isn't there like a mobile game coming out based on Final Fantasy 15?
Oh wait, wasn't there already? Wasn't there the kid version? It was like
I could have sworn there's like they announced like another one too.
Oh, so there's one that's like a cell shaded kind of thing that is literally 15, but just
the Pocket thing.
Yes,
that's also on Switch.
Yeah, there's Pocket. So is there something different than that?
I'm gonna look this up real quick. I could have sworn like I saw something about it because people were complaining that it's like they're continuing to milk.
Oh no, 15. People complaining.
Yeah,
as they do.
Yeah, so like people are saying that like, they're just continuing to milk 15 while the people are waiting for the 7 remake.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket Edition.
I mean, 7 remake.
Yeah,
It's surprisingly, I hear it's done. Like it's only polished right now.
Oh, here we go.
That's going into it.
Well, they want to make sure they polish that real good before release.
Oh yeah, no, of course. But I mean, so how can I say this? Clearly, they had a team working on that. Also, a team working on Kingdom Hearts. Also, a team working on the rest of the expansions for 15. So you figure they had 3 separate teams that were dedicated to Final Fantasy, and it's whatever, right? The team working on Kingdom Hearts stuff, they should be done, right? Remind was the last DLC.
I'm not sure about that. I gotta go. I still gotta play Remind actually.
All right, I put the link to it in the private chat.
Okay.
So funny thing about Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yo.
Remember how I told you guys I traded in Kingdom Hearts a while back? And when I heard Remind was coming out, I picked up a copy of Kingdom Hearts again, right?
Uh-huh.
So I put the disc in, it does its thing. I'm just like, okay. I jump back in, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, I can't use my save that I had previously with the disc I had before.
Yeah. Your saves aren't tied to your disc. Saves are tied to the account.
Yeah, but I can't access my save.
Oh, you can't? I thought you said you could.
Yeah. No, I can't access
That's weird.
my save.
Did you try pulling it down from the cloud? Like manually pulling it?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't try that.
You better try it before it tries to upload your new save and
Oh,
writes over it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So when you go down settings, you can go to, I forgot what they call it, but cloud data.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to go and point it to the cloud and go, oh, okay, this data is from a year ago. I want to put that and override the one that's on my system.
Yeah.
Then your system should be able to just play it back. Most likely when you deleted Final Fantasy off your game, you deleted the save also. So when the game went to go and be installed, instead of it pulling down the save, it just didn't see anything. So it created a new one.
Yeah, I'm about to check that right now.
All right.
Oh boy.
Hopefully I can help. But yeah, that should be the case because I've done that with Bloodborne DLC. And not Bloodborne.
Because the save is on my PS4.
Yeah, so a save is probably on your PS4, but not probably your actual data. And unfortunately, I don't know how to tell the difference between, end game data and new save data.
Right, because it's all the same file size.
It should be, yeah. I know that some games.
If anything, if I actually have to go through the game again, I'm just going to be go on beginner, breeze through it, and then DLC, just bump it back up to where I had it.
Al, do the same when you're playing through all 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about doing that because I gotta go through everything. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like
you don't need to prove it to anybody.
Right. It's like
you're doing it for the story.
Yeah, it's like I'm probably not even gonna record it. I was thinking about it, but I was like,
to be honest, I need to get a different recorder. I know this is back of the house talk again, but
did you upload a video?
I got time. I got 3 days.
Again, back of the house talk. But anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, we got to do the entertainment.
Hey, see, look at that. I can upload that. That would be my upload for the month.
That doesn't count.
I know it doesn't count. Give me a pass, man.
All right, that's fine. Let's see. Oh crap! I was gonna say something. Did I mention the fucking Fast and Furious?
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Oh, so again with the mentioning people on the podcast, I was at Billy's house yesterday, and I played a little bit of Kakarot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Game's pretty good. My Dragon Ball knowledge is rusty as hell, but from what little I played of that game's pretty good.
Yep, I just got finished being the main story maybe about 3 hours before it started, so
nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn it.
I mean, I keep hating on that fighting engine. It looks nice, but I keep hating on it. I like my 2D, 2.5D Dragon Ball fighters. Aaron knows this. It given the option between Budokai and Tenkaichi. Which one am I picking, Aaron?
Sagas.
Budokai. All day. And only
Yeah,
3.
but I do. The combat system for Kakarot is what I would have liked for Xenoverse 2, at least.
Yeah, and it was still based off Tenkaichi's. It's whole.
I don't know. This one does a whole lot of polish. It actually feels better than Tenkaichi and Xenoverse 2.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. You would think the next iteration of that engine, it'd be better. But I'm just saying. Like I said, this fighting engine makes you feel like you're watching Dragon Ball Z while playing it, as opposed to you're looking at it side by side. But I do prefer fighters that are, head to head kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
Like fighters.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Joker's now available in MK11.
He was what was it? They have that early release thing if you have the pass, right?
Yeah.
So he's early release right now, but not fully launched, right?
Yeah.
Speaking
of MK, apparently they're making a new animated thing. Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge, I think it is, like a new Mortal Kombat animated series thing.
Huh?
I was like, oh, that's cool. Let's see. I'm just on Event Hubs looking for stuff. On other random fighting game news, just a little tidbit, because obviously we all know how much Nate loves Tekken 7. That game that we played hours and hours and days and upon weeks of. Anyway, so apparently Evo Japan happened, right?
Yep.
And top 8 at Evo Japan for Tekken 7, obviously top 8, so there's 16 players. 14 of them were using Leroy.
Because Leroy looks awesome.
It's like, it's old T-Pain.
You're right. Got nothing. You're right.
Because I don't know much about Tekken 7 but apparently Leroy is broken. They patched him because the patch just came out. But yeah, so of the 16 players in the top 8, apparently 14 were using Leroy.
So did they patch him after the tournament?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Leroy won the tournament and then they nerfed him.
They don't get feedback beforehand?
I don't know.
I guess this must be the only way that you get real feedback is like watching professionals playing, going, "Oh fuck, we messed up."
That's busted.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm assuming they must hire playtesters, right? Like professionals to play test these games. To go here's this character. We made an improvement. We won't tell you what the improvement is. We made his punches do 10 less points of damage.
Right.
Something like that. Like minor tweaks. I got nothing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Aaron's playing. Okay.
So another thing about Evo Japan, so obviously everybody was complaining because people complain, so if you won Tekken 7, the prize pool was 1 million yen. Street Fighter 5 was 1 million yen. A couple other games like 400,000 yen. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you won a controller.
Oh, okay.
Like a limited edition Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Switch Pro controller. It was a nice looking controller. I guess I'll give it that much at least. So the guy who won it, I don't know because I don't really know much about competitive Smash players. So Masahiro Sakurai was up on stage. He presented the guy with the controller. The guy dropped it.
Maybe they should just move to the. You know how they had the big checks for prize money?
The big novelty checks. Yeah.
They should just do a novelty controller.
Just have a picture of the controller on the big novelty check. Yeah.
Be like, here's or put the controller in a small suitcase and say, here you go.
Yeah.
It's pinned and zip tied to the case.
It's like Sakurai handed the controller to the guy, and then I think the guy handed it to somebody like a friend of his or whatever that was up on stage so he could shake Sakurai's hand.
Yep. And
then the guy dropped it and the controller fell out of the case and
I feel like most controllers nowadays are if you don't have Aaron's hands, still palmable with one hand. Because Aaron's hands are like this. Like,
What?
My hands aren't that
A
big.
crane?
so you think it's a hand, and then there's like this to overreach whatever he's grabbing.
It's two hands in one.
You know, just for
Anyway.
the extra reach. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know whose fault that is. It's just a funny thing that happened.
It was
I'm
just
assuming.
it was fun. It was funny.
And for the ratio, it's for $1 million yen, it's it's a little over $9,000 prize pool.
Yeah.
So like it sounds crazy, but it's a smaller pool than like a Fortnite pool, or even
Yeah.
some of the tournaments.
Japan also has like that's like if you're like a professional player or whatever, like you have to get a license or something.
Okay.
You have to get a license, otherwise, like you don't get as much money. Because like there's like one player, a Street Fighter player, Momochi, like he was very against getting the license, and so like I forget what it was. He was supposed to win like I want to say like $50,000,
So like I wonder,
but he
is the
got like
license-
9.
Do they get like a cut of whatever you win?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works.
But I mean, like the license, I can see for, kind of just revenue for the state. Well,
yeah,
for their country. Unless there's, I don't know, there's no really parallel for this. Like you have electricians. I don't see fighting game community people like electricians. The reason why you have them get a license and all that is so they do things by code.
All right, so I looked up the article saying that Momochi has officially obtained his Jesu Pro Gamer license.
Okay.
So, he won the Street Fighter V tournament at Tokyo Game Show back in September. Although he could have won 50 million yen, which is the equivalent to $46,365, he was only eligible to take home 100,000 yen, which is $925.
Oh damn.
Reason for this, he didn't have his license. In Japan, there's a maximum amount of money that can be earned from gaming events without a license due to gambling concerns.
Okay,
that's what it was.
Yeah. Okay, so I can see this also would make them liable if anything was like that happening.
Yeah.
Because they pre-signed off on like, I swear to do this, and if they don't, then
right.
They can go after them. I get it. It's all for legal stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. I know our viewer from last week, they asked what our opinions are on the upcoming Breath of the Wild 2. I feel like that's more of Joe's territory because I think he's the only one out of us who's played it. Aaron, have you played Breath of the Wild?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so we'll leave that to Joe, I guess. More fighting game news. Have you guys seen the Faust trailer?
Yes, I have. He is a creepy zombie now, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go check this out then.
You haven't seen it?
More live reactions.
I almost want to do the screen live reaction thing. Although I think you'll get hit on.
Yeah, we got hit last time we did that.
Well, especially Arxos.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't want to be in YouTube jail. I get thrown in the cell that you were in YouTube jail.
Yeah, exactly. I left you some nice drawings there.
But yeah, the Faust trailer. It's pretty. I'm like, that was.
Yeah. So what's
I'm out of that.
What's with the ability to give people a fro?
I have
Did you
no
see that?
idea. I saw So Bad Guy with a fro, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I was very confused.
But
I mean, he's always been like
he's always been a
the
weirdo.
exceptionally weird person.
Yeah,
but this is Zombie Faust who has like pocket dimensions in his bag, which I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's cool. Like, I don't know if that's gonna I'm gonna play this character now. But
oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. But yeah, so let's see. That brings the roster up to Soul Bad Guy, Kai, May, Faust, Potemkin. Who else?
There was no tease for another character at the end of this trailer, though.
I don't think so. No. Unfortunately, because I kind of wanted them to tease like Milia. or something.
I mean, if we think about it, right? Who have been the staples that made it through the last couple of games? I feel like Milia was one of those staples.
Yeah, I'd say Milia. Because it's like, I would have said Dizzy, but Dizzy was DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Dizzy's a staple, which I was surprised why she was DLC.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I would actually like, and this is a wishful thinking, I would like them to bring back some not so popular characters, like characters that haven't been in there for a while,
Justice,
like a Testament, or even
Bridget.
Aaron. Who was the old dude? The old grandpa from X2, I think it was.
Kyum?
No, it wasn't him. Let me look this up.
All right.
We're gonna type in X2 old man. Cliff. I'm talking about Cliff.
Okay.
He's the guy who had the giant butcher knife. And the last game that he was in was X2.
Okay, so far the characters revealed for Guilty Gear Strive are Soul Bad Guy, Kai, May, Axel, Chip, Potemkin, and Faust.
Okay.
And then that unnamed samurai dude that was in the reveal trailer. The black dude who also looked like old T-Pain.
The fuck? I don't remember this.
Wasn't it that old black dude who was like a samurai in the reveal trailer?
I don't remember this.
It's like, trust me, like when I'm pretty sure.
I'm about to look this up.
Okay. More live reactions. Good for the audio listeners.
Yeah, I probably have to put in Guilty Gear 2020 instead of Strive.
Old black guy Guilty Gear. And then you get Leroy.
The teaser?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm watching this teaser.
Okay. I think he's like towards the end.
Oh, okay, yes. Yes, okay.
See?
I know you're talking about now.
See?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So it's funny that I was looking at this and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. He was black.
Yeah.
Because I just remember him with the helmet on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, that dude looks badass.
Um
Although I'm wondering if he's part of that holy order.
Yeah.
Because that looks Aaron. The character from the end of the reveal trailer for Guilty Gear 2020 or for Strive. Let me see if I can actually share this exact moment. I can. I'm gonna post that in the chat for you guys.
You guys are kind of robotic. I'm not sure if it's my net or yours.
You sound fine on mine.
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
So it must be yours. Although that's weird. You restarted your router?
Mm-hmm.
Did you restart your computer? Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. All right. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, let's see. So I'll pitch you this while we're waiting for Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
What characters do you not want to see in Strive?
Oh.
If any.
So, I mean, I get a blank spot every time I think about characters I never used. Let's see. I'm gonna look up Guilty Gear.
I got one ready to fire right off the bat. Bedman.
Oh yeah, okay. Yes. I don't think anyone liked Bedman.
Joe liked Bedman.
I like Bedman as a joke. Like hey,
I think that's the reason why Joe likes him, to be fair. Yeah, Bedman. It's like I liked Cume better than Bedman.
I mean, so I don't know if you did you not like?
No, I actually like Cume. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I was confused why the way you said it was like.
I know. I thought back. I'm like, the way that I said it sounded like I didn't like that character, but I'm like, no, I actually like that character.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. So see, every time I'm looking at a list, I think of more characters I'd like to get in there.
Okay.
Like I forgot about RoboKai. He was a fun character to use.
RoboKai? No, he obviously wasn't. He was in the story mode for Rev.
Yes, he might have been.
I think I think he made like a couple cutscene appearances.
He definitely
as,
didn't come back.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't playable for sure.
Yeah, and I think the last time I saw him was X2. And I don't even think he came out in regular X2. I think it was like one of the Accent Core or, like second games. Let's see. Trying to think. Because I also there were some characters I didn't use because I couldn't use them well.
Yeah.
Like Johnny. I like the idea of Johnny, but I don't think my Johnny's any good. You know what I mean?
It's okay. I really I think the only character that I thought was decent of mine in Guilty Gear at all was Potemkin. Like I would try to play other characters, but like, no, I'm not good with that character.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember, like whenever somebody mentions Johnny from Guilty Gear, is like from that YouTube channel I used to watch, Super Best Friends play. They have like a fighting game franchise called Friday Night Fisticuffs, and one week they played I think it was Xrd or maybe it was Revelator, where they were talking, or one of the guys, Pat, was talking about Johnny, and he prominently said Johnny might be my favorite pedophile.
Whoa!
And I'm like,
whoa!
I'm like, wait a minute.
No,
not,
not
at all.
Not the thing to say.
No.
Oh man, was it like an error? Like,
no, he said that very robustly, and
he was just talking, and then he just happened to accidentally say.
It's like I remember it was like the loading screen for the match, and Johnny came up on that screen, and he was like, "Johnny might be my favorite pedophile," and I'm like, "No."
Oh, God.
So yeah. I posed this question to Nate, Aaron. Are there any characters that you don't want to see come back in Guilty Gear Strive?
Certainly, that anybody that's a pedophile.
Oh man, Aaron!
Well,
Aaron, do you remember Anji?
Yes, I remember Anji.
The dude with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm looking at this list and I'm like, there's crazy characters that are just not in new games because he's asking which characters I don't want to see come back.
And it's like the list of characters you want to see is just growing by the second.
Yeah.
Anji is probably one of them, the ones I probably don't want to see come back.
Like I would like to see Holy Order Soul come back, even if it's just a costume. But I mean, you know me and Soul, like this.
Our good old Chip and Soul battles.
Oh, those are good back in the day.
Button mashing epicness at its finest.
Yeah, so you say. Slayer was in the last game.
Yep.
I couldn't use Slayer as good. I think Joe used Slayer pretty good.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
With his whole I'm running at you in midair.
Let's see.
Azuna? Who the hell's that? Oh, it's from Overture. That might be why. We don't talk about Overture.
I mean,
wasn't Overture the one where I started using Eddie because Chip didn't feel right?
No, Overture was the 3D. Do you remember Gungrave the game? Overture was the Xbox 360 game that was like open world.
That's right. I remember that now.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick somebody not to come back, it would.
Like, I'm looking at the list of characters, and probably
I'd say Venom. I don't like Venom. That's like, yeah, I probably would say Venom. I hope he does not come back, but he also seems like a staple character.
I was gonna say, I agree with you, but at the same time, I feel like Venom is kind of a staple.
Yeah, I'd like to see Raven come back.
Okay.
He was a pretty interesting character.
Yeah,
when he was a new introduction. I mean,
I want to see obviously Elfeld come back. But I like Ramlethal too.
Aaron's just having complete issues today.
Yo, I'm supposed to have.
Yeah, my controller just fell. That's all.
Okay.
Oh no, your camera also knocked out.
Oh really?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't see you.
That's weird.
I was gonna say I'm supposed to have the technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, so Answer was the new character that got introduced.
Yep.
Okay,
you're back.
He was all right.
Want
Aaron,
to see Elfel come back?
what do
Want
you
to see
think about?
Ramlethal come back?
Oh wait, huh? Sorry.
What were you saying, Aaron? Before I cut you off.
No, nothing. I was waiting for Nate to finish saying because he said something.
I didn't
Oh,
realize the Kai we have is a different Kai.
Is
Sorry.
it?
I'm looking at this because there's a Kai Keist.
Yeah.
But then
Kaike's
there's a different one.
That's
What?
not RoboKai?
No. And this was from what game?
What? I'm trying to remember back to that story mode. I'm like,
Oh, okay. I see what it is.
what?
It's the same Kai. There's an awakened Kai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Now it makes sense. Aaron, do you remember? It might have been X2 that had those weird black characters
Mm-hmm.
that were like always in EX mode.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. It's the Kai version of that. Soul has one too.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it says it's a permanent dragon install, an infinite tension version of that character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Yeah. Guilty Gear Super Saiyan. You know what? Okay. Question.
Yo.
Do you think this one they're gonna add a new Valentine?
Maybe, because like, okay, I'm trying to think. It's like I'm trying to remember back to the story mode. Do you think they'll bring back all 3 Valentines?
They better bring back Ramlethal. I know for you want Elfelt back.
I thought you said elephant. I'm like, that's not it.
No,
Elfelt.
Yeah.
And I like Jacko, but didn't Jacko? She didn't die. But like, crap, I'm trying.
No, she's alive.
Yeah, she's alive.
Yeah,
I
she's
remember
alive.
like at the end of the story,
Mm-hmm.
like, wasn't it revealed that she was like Justice or something?
Hang on. Let's see. I'll look it up.
Welcome to the College She's Guilty Gear podcast, by the way, everybody.
Let's see. Oh, okay. When it comes to Guilty Gear storyline, I think Aaron is the more of the guy here, but it looks like Jacko was extracted from. Oh, wait. Jacko had to do with extracting Elfelt from Justice?
Something like that.
Okay. It does not seem. She is not dead.
Okay.
She was last seen being carried by Soul.
Yep.
New Aria. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. So maybe we get a different interpretation of Jacko in this game. You know, like a fixed Jacko.
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
Yeah, I just remember because I wanted to play that character because she has basically a Zangief from like SPD, but
Oh, yeah?
But the setup that you need for like her minions,
Yep.
like the screen control, I'm like, I don't have that skill.
No, I don't either. Those control tab characters, I don't. Aaron's good with the control characters of Eddie.
Yeah, because Aaron's Eddie
has a lot of setups.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. The whole evolution of Eddie. Is this Eddie or is this going to be what's his name?
Zato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Zato in the last game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zato is the guy. Eddie is the demon or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Which is kind of funny because if you actually think about Venom, like the Spider-Man villain / anti-hero. Never mind. I was just drawing like arbitrary similarities.
There's no clear answer if Eddie's dead or not.
I don't think so. I know he did. I don't think he died in Revelator.
Well, I don't know if it's one of the situations where like the reason why he's Zato is because Eddie's essentially dead and he's just using his body. But it doesn't seem that way. looks like last time was in Psy. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I take it back. He was killed by Milia at the end of the Vaccine Core.
Oh, okay.
And essentially Zato's using him as a willing partner in Shadow or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think he's dead. But Zato's using his body.
So I have a really quick 2-part question here.
Mm-hmm.
One, do you think they're going to bring back Biken? Do you think Biken's going to be in Strife?
Yes.
Okay.
And if she's not, DLC probably.
Okay. So
yeah.
If they bring back Biken, do you think she's still going to have that walk?
100%. Have you seen the graphics in this game?
I mean, it's 100%. Like, okay, see.
That was my hesitation when I first said it. I was like, yeah, they're going to.
Because despite me being like the titty man. Okay. Even I had to question, why does she walk like that? She didn't walk like that in the old games.
Yeah, but she's a confident samurai.
I guess.
Yeah, I got nothing either.
So on the other fighting game news, apparently they've teased the next character for DOA 6. It's going to be the Venus Vacation crossover. So they've confirmed 3. Like they showed off some of the costumes coming up. I think it's the Atelier Ryza. Or what? Or the Gust costumes. They showed off those, and they teased. They didn't reveal who the character is from DOA Extreme Venus Vacation, but they revealed two hints. One, apparently, the character has like a 3-symbol name, like 3 Japanese symbols or whatever, and they've also confirmed that it's not Misaki. So,
could it be Kana?
I mean, like, apparently, like, when it comes to characters with 3-symbol names, apparently it's any of the other girls in Venus Vacation. So that'd be like Kana and Sayuri and Tamaki and whatever Misaki's sister's name is.
Oh, I see what it is. Yep. Mashup costumes. Oh, okay. I don't remember this game at all. Sorry, I never played this game. I do remember seeing this game.
Yeah, like apparently, like Atelier Ryza is on. Yep. Is like it's out now. It's like
on Switch and PS4. I think I might have seen the trailer for PS4.
Yeah, and apparently it's pretty good. I've heard a lot of really good things about that game.
It looks like a. I don't want to say that. I was gonna say it looks like a Tales game. Yeah, it looks like a Tales game.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to get a new Tales game this year too? Didn't they reveal that at like E3?
They did at E3.
Tales
Microsoft,
of
right?
Oh, what Tales of Arise? I think it was.
I don't know, but can I tell you that the related searches for Atelier Ryza or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Related searches, gameplay, characters, thighs.
Yeah, because I've heard of because a lot of people that I know who have played that game also like Xenoblade, and like there's like a lot of comparisons to like whatever if her name is Ryza or Lisa or whatever, comparing her to Pyra from Xenoblade 2.
This is 100%, Aaron. Why haven't we played this before?
What?
This is 100% Tales of Symphonia. This game.
This Atelier.
Yeah.
Ryza. And there's like other ones too. Like there's Atelier, other people.
And this just came out in September.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you spell it?
It's like ATELLIER. Sorry. ATELLIER.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to play it for the gameplay, not thighs. I mean that helps, but
I mean I'm tempted to see how it looks on Switch, and this might be a decent Switch game for me.
Like apparently, like I know people who have it on Switch. They say it runs pretty well. It looks pretty decent.
It looks like it runs well.
Yeah, because if I got it, I was gonna get it on Switch.
I mean, the graphics don't look like they.
It is kind of like a Tales game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Man, this is a Tales game. I'm surprised. Like I said, I'm surprised this didn't go on any of our radars when it came out. Gus Studio.
Okay. Not gonna make mention about that.
Thighs.
Nope.
Are you ready for the other Gus Studio games? There
Are they?
apparently
They are. Go ahead.
there's a Atelier. I can't say that name.
Atelier.
Atelier.
Yeah, here you go, Albert. I'm pretty sure you'll probably notice what I noticed.
Atelier Marie.
I'm like
Atelier
I
Iris?
haven't even seen it. I'm gonna say yes.
So it looks like it's like a Tales game in terms of it's Tales of whatever,
Yeah.
but it's literally whatever that is, and then the name of the girl who's the main character.
Yeah. I think that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Where'd you post it there in the Slack?
Yeah, I posted it in Slack because the
Oh, okay.
private chat's not working.
But they
Okay.
also did Knights of Azure, which I think we know about, and they're working on the new Tales. I'm sorry, Fails game, Fairy Tale game.
The new Fails game.
Yeah, they're working on that new Fairy Tale game.
I'm pretty sure. Like I'm noticing things, Aaron.
Yeah, you know exactly which one I was probably looking at.
The one on the
What?
left.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron posted an image in the Slack of the Atelier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of these games, man.
Yeah, it's like because I'm actually like surprised that like this game wasn't on like any of our radars.
Yeah, I'm super surprised. There's actually a Dusk Trilogy pack, which looks like it might have like a collection of some of the games for PS. Yeah, these were originally released on PS3. And now they're being re-released for Switch, Microsoft, and for yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised that this thing fall on any of our radars. I'm sure I've seen this before. It's like in passing.
Let's see. Oh, like I don't know, really quick. Some final notes. Did anyone happen to check out that video that I posted in random of that Sonic Mania mod?
Mm-mm.
It's stupid. It's basically just a sound mod for Sonic Mania, and then like the bonus stage where you're chasing the UFO. Somebody freaking put the that William Tell overture, which is basically the horse racing music. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I might have to check out that Atelier game. That looks
Yeah.
And I'm not just for the obvious reason.
No. Like I said, I'm not the guy, and I'm looking at it for. It actually looks like it might be interesting.
It's like this game, and all of a sudden,
And
like,
the animation looks good.
Yeah. And then we get that Aaron, when are we gonna get that Chun-Li DLC in that game because all them thighs?
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's see.
Holy, there's so many games in this series.
Yeah, there's kind of a
Oh my
lot.
God.
Kind of a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 games.
So there's 21 games in this franchise, and it
between
hasn't
1997 and now.
and it hasn't ever popped up on any of our radars.
No. And that's not including.
That's astounding.
And that's only main games, not including side games,
Oh, jeez.
remakes, and ports. Holy, how does this? And there's anime. What
What anyway?
is going on? Mm-mm. Sorry, we're losing it, man. We're not real anime fans.
Yeah. The weebness is washing off. Let's see. Aaron, do you know is Violence supposed to be out today or tomorrow? I've heard.
I think it's today, I believe.
Okay.
I'll check later.
Okay. But on that note, I think we've run kind of long here. You guys got anything else you want to throw in real quick before we start wrapping this up?
No, I think I'm good. Sorry. In the Slack, I was talking about that. Sorry. The that fantasy
fantasy league thing.
Yeah, fantasy league thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are interested or not.
I'll check it out.
It might be interesting to do like we make our picks and then see as releases come out, just who has the better like roster of games.
Sure.
As they release and get scored and all that jazz.
It's a free thing, right? You don't have to pay for it?
No, it's free. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it's just essentially it's just for us.
Okay.
People can follow them and all that other jazz, but no, there's no money involved. The money that gets showed is you have a certain budget for every week.
Right.
And then, you might want to save up for a bigger release that might be like just announced, stuff like that.
Okay.
But there's some like restrictions, like by default, I'm just doing the default game settings.
Yeah.
They don't do annual releases. So you can't pick like FIFA 2020 or whatever it is, or FIFA 21.
Okay, good.
Stuff like that. Because clearly those are going to be, whatever.
Yeah.
I think remakes are off by default. So technically like Final Fantasy 7 is a remake.
Yeah.
Wouldn't count towards this list. But I can turn it on if we wanted to. That way someone can pick it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might want to turn the remakes on.
Yeah,
there's a couple big remakes coming out this year.
Yeah.
Being Final Fantasy 7 and Resident Evil 3.
Trying to see what they were talking about with the remakes. Remakes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so yearly installments are turned off. Early access games are turned on. There's an option to turn on for free-to-play games. Games are released in other countries. And then expansion packs and DLC. So you would pick games for this year, essentially. Okay. And then that'd be your picks for the year. Sometimes you don't get points if the game gets pushed to next year because it wouldn't release.
Right.
So you either lose the points or you can try and drop it to replace it with something else. But at that point, all the bigger games are probably gobbled up by the other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
So I mean, like I said, it seems interesting and it's literally a no cost thing. So
yeah, I'll check it out.
Like it'd be interesting just to kind of check in when that does happen.
Yeah, could be a nice little additional segment to the show.
A little college cheese, friendly wagers.
Yeah.
See who's actually, winning at the time.
Let's see. Stupid Slack. Yeah. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
On that note, I think that's about it. I'm just looking over the Slack, make sure we didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I don't think we missed anything. Like I said, it was a slower week.
It was a pretty slow week.
I mean, I hate saying that, but it
really was. It's like
I mean, I think we're gonna get more in the upcoming weeks only because
because we're getting in the thick of release season. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a Nintendo Direct coming up. There's the Sony presentation that's that people are talking about, and other big news.
I know there was one weird one that I remember like seeing in passing was that I think the Unreal Engine is somehow being used in the Super Bowl. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't read.
Are they gonna use that to resurrect Mr. Peanut?
I'm trying to see the article. Okay, yeah. So no one knows exactly what it's going to be used for, but there's a possibility that they might do like a augmented reality thing with the game. I mean, sorry, with the actual sports event.
Oh, okay.
Which they would use Unreal Engine to like fill in the blanks, kind of.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're going to do like, oh, you're there at the stadium type of deal, and render most of it, but then show you the game. I don't know how it's going to work.
Okay. All I know is that like people are rumoring that they're going to resurrect Mr. Peanut.
God.
because Mr. Peanut died.
That is this weekend, right?
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because, big sports fan over here. I don't even know who's playing.
Oh God.
I don't think it's the Patriots. I think they lost.
No. I don't. It's not any of the like popular. Oh, I don't want to say that, but
You're
for this,
gonna offend
for this,
somebody.
exactly.
Oh
For
no,
this,
it's gonna be the Giants versus the Cowboys.
for this area, it's none of the two teams that we primarily root for.
Yeah.
It's not the Giants and it's not the Patriots.
Yeah.
So
or the Jets.
Does Connecticut? I guess you know what.
I mean,
right.
it's New
There's
York.
that border. There's that border that like really wants the Jets instead of that's true. But I feel like most of the New York fans we have in Connecticut are Giants fans as opposed to Jets fans.
Let's see. I'm gonna just out of curiosity. It's the San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
I see, and I feel like I'm not a sports guy, but they haven't been to a Super Bowl in a while, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It's like, because I like the NBA somewhat, and then I check like the NBA listings, and it's like when the number one, like basically, I think the number one team in the league is the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Also, I feel like we should just mention this real quick. It's unfortunate what happened to Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Apparently, Sikorsky has been having a lot of issues with their helicopters, and Kobe might be the high profile thing that's happened with their helicopter.
I heard it was foggy too. On top of it,
yeah, I heard the weather was not great. So
but I mean, I don't think anyone's. I don't think we've had a official statement. It was this person at fault, or it was faulty equipment, or
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that they still have to investigate all that.
Yeah. So we'll just say real quick, it's extremely unfortunate what happened.
Yeah. It was his daughter too, right?
It was one of his daughters. Yeah.
Yep.
I think his oldest. She was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was 17.
I think she just said she was like 13 or 14.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
I mean, either way, it was one of his daughters.
But yeah, I'm not gonna go on a rant and bash media, but it's like it was annoying. You're hearing all this stuff all over social media on like what happened. Like some people were saying that like Rick Fox was in there, and it's like, if you're like a news thing, I get that you want to be first.
Yeah.
But I think it's better to be right than to be first.
I agree.
So
I 100% agree.
But yeah, so it's unfortunate what happened to Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
Legend. So
yeah.
On that note, though, I think we've exhausted everything, so we can start wrapping this up.
Damn, that was the darkest note.
Yeah, it's like, all right, real quick, what's something positive we can go out on so we're not all somber and
Aaron has monster hands and will read your reviews on air. He agreed to it already.
Nice people's eyebrow there, Aaron. Well, yeah. So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel where you can watch all of our episodes in our live format, unedited. Nothing's cut out. So if we say something bad, it's there.
Which is often.
Yeah. Or you can follow us on Anchor, anchor.fm/college-cheese. You can find all of our episodes in audio form if that's your preference, so you don't have to see our stupid faces. And all this stuff. Also, the YouTube channel, me and Joe, we still got that dumb wrestling thing going on. Nate, have you seen your entrance at our Christmas show yet?
No, but I will in a second.
Are you actually gonna bring it up real quick?
Otherwise, no. I'll watch it after the cast. But
okay, so I'll just say because it's like it's cool to see it, but like there's a tag entrance. I forget what team it is, but you're in a tag team with Denville, and you guys basically do the fusion dance.
I gotta see this. Isn't it Christmas special?
Yeah.
All right. Damn. I'm which one? First one or second one?
The third one.
Oh, this is the preview show. Okay.
Yeah. And then like timestamp and I think it's like the Fun Time Friendship. It's the tag team title match.
All right.
So, all right, real quick before we go off this will be the good note that we go out on, I guess. That was good. It was pretty good. Christmas show was pretty good.
Okay.
Had you and Denville as tag champions. Aaron fought Joe for our Bing Crosby belt because we had to get rid of the Bill Cosby belt for obvious reasons.
I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't mind walking the line of controversy, but like,
I hear
nah.
you. Yep.
Nah.
I think I missed it.
Yeah. I don't want anybody to win that belt and then all of a sudden I get arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you don't put people to sleep.
I'm not gonna name no names, but I know somebody did pitch me the idea of us bringing back that Bill Cosby belt and putting it on the women's brand. That's not a good look. No, I ain't doing that. Not at all.
I mean, as long as it's not a it's not a mixed match. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, not like a mixed tag match.
You guys don't have a Cosby dude who comes out and is like, I'm just putting all these girls to sleep. Yeah. That would be a bad look.
Yeah, he comes out and just starts pulling all the women sleeper holds.
Wait. Me and Denville and I go against the Super 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll watch this in full after.
Have you seen the
I got another positive note.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Birds of Prey is coming out next month.
Okay. I mean, I've seen the trailer.
I'll watch it.
It's like, okay, Margot Robbie's there, looking super
I'll
hot.
watch it. You know. Oh my God! What is going on?
Are you seeing the entrance?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Birds of Prey will probably be better than Doolittle.
Hey, I like the costume change. With Soul Bad Guy on the shirt.
Yeah, and then it's got like on the back, it's got like this little stamp that says "Best Dad Ever."
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good old Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Shout out to Margot Robbie. She ain't gonna watch this podcast, but
if you do,
please sponsor us.
Oh jeez.
I want her to hold my opinions about that movie until I actually go see it.
Yeah.
I agree. I would like to Aaron, we gotta do that podcast. Because there's as much as there's a lot of implications for Crisis, which shouldn't affect everything because it's a TV show, but it technically affects everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
And not only that, I mean, we gotta catch up on like what happened in Titans, and then the Harley Quinn show. I'm not sure if you've been watching it.
Harley Quinn show is too good for what it actually is.
Yeah, it is.
There's no so spoiler, and then we're going on, I know, but
it's okay.
Harley Quinn TV show has no right being as good as it is. Like, no right. I honestly thought this was just gonna be like a cash grab type of thing, but it is just hilarious.
Yeah, that show is.
Yeah.
Even though like all the characters on that show are kind of just like parodies of who the actual characters are.
I'm loving King Shark. Just saying, between King Shark and Dr. Psycho, Clayface. I mean, these are all villains that you know, and then you watch a show, and it's not you're not getting those people. You're getting the actor Clayface. You're getting, and also it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt that Alan Tudyk is the voice of Clayface.
Mm-hmm. And he's also the voice of Joker too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God. Every time.
He's awesome. He's so damn funny.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, we'll have to get together for that at some point.
I was saying this is sounding like a pretty stacked episode that you guys are gonna shoot. So
yeah. I kind of want to do like I said, this is back of the house type of talk, but I would kind of like to do in person shoot of the podcast of that show at least. Okay. Because kind of like the delay between video chat, you don't really get it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that would go over well. Me sitting across from Aaron, and we're like reminiscing about these shows.
Mm-hmm.
probably work better for that. So I don't know how we're gonna set that up. But
And how Flash used to be a good show.
listen, I don't want to talk about that because Flash is all right. It's all right. It's not the worst show in the world.
I mean,
No, it's not
episode
the worst
150 is
show.
coming up. We still gotta do another live one anyway. Because I think like the only live one we did was the pilot. I think.
Yeah, because then it was easier to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I gotta. Well, we gotta set something up, but
Yeah, we'll set something up.
we might as well wrap this up, right?
Yeah. So yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Anchor. I'll put our social media links in the description below, our Twitters, all that good stuff. And until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Aaron.
No, Nate.
And we'll see you next week with episode 145. Bye.
Almost there.
Almost there. See ya.
See ya.